Let's have a look at the meaning of wealth. If you go to the dictionary, the definition of wealth is an abundance of valuable possessions or money. Valuable possessions or money. That is the normal or the common understanding of wealth. But when it comes to wealth, there are actually two elements, two equations. On the one hand, you have the material wealth, the thing that normally people understand or associate wealth with, which we're going to talk about in a minute. There's also another equation to it. The other side of it is non-material wealth, things outside valuable possessions. So let's have a look at material wealth. Material wealth can be used to meet basic needs, improve our quality of life, and achieve dreams and aspirations. However, material wealth are often finite. That means they're limited. You can only accumulate so much material wealth. And managing and growing your material wealth requires careful planning and wise decision making. We've all heard stories of people who have accumulated wealth and then through wrong decision making, taking the wrong risks or doing the wrong things, or to some extent not deserving, and they lose it all or lose a big chunk of it. So this is material wealth. In a form, that means, usually people think about money, how much deposit you have in the bank, how much money you have saved, and how many properties do you own, your home and your investment properties or other assets, cars, jewelry, watches, all the valuable possessions. So this is material wealth. When it comes to wealth, material wealth, there's also another commonly used term, that is net worth. Your net worth. So what is your net worth? Your net worth is really, if you put all your money, your cash, your properties, your possessions, all the material things you have, when you put it together, you put a value to it based on the market value. And if there's any money owed to the bank, if you have borrowed money against those assets, you need to deduct that loan, that borrowing, whatever that is left over, that's yours, that is your net worth. Another way to put it, that let's say you sell everything you have, all your assets, and then you pay back the banks, all the loan you owe them. Whatever money that you have left for yourself, that is your net worth. Actually, there are a lot of formulas to calculate your net worth. It would be an interesting exercise to actually go back and then calculate your own net worth. On the other side of the equation, there is also non-material wealth, things outside valuable possessions. Non-material wealth or immaterial wealth largely determines our happiness, our satisfaction in life. They are also often considered infinite, unlimited, as we can continually learn, grow, and establish deeper connections with ourselves and with others. A lot of time we hear people say, time is your wealth, is asset, the biggest asset, one of the biggest assets. Because you cannot make time anymore. We only got limited time on earth for each and every one of us. They say you can make more money, but you can't make more time. Our time is limited. So time is actually part of the immaterial wealth. Another thing we often hear people say is our health is our biggest asset. So having both physical and mental health is also part of the immaterial wealth. Having family, having love is very important. Again, that's part of our immaterial wealth. Some people may have a lot of material wealth, but they have no one to share with. They may have a big house, but there's no love in the house. There's no one there to share. That means all they have is just a big concrete building, but there's no home in there. It's not a home. So having family is important. What about friendships, quality relationships, people you love to spend time with outside your family? Recently, I hear people say that if you want to live a long, fulfilling, and healthy life, having friendships is very, very important, crucial to that. So friendship is part of the immaterial wealth. Also influence, having a positive impact on many, many people, being respected wherever you go because of what you have done in life, the contribution you have made to society, being recognized by society. That give you influence. When you say something, people are more willing to listen, to give you their ears. In other words, you have a bigger say in society. The bigger things you do, or even the more material things or material wealth you have accumulated. So the true meaning of wealth is so much more than just the concept of money. It encompasses abundance in various aspects of our lives. So remember, you have material wealth, which is very important to keep us happy, to keep our family together, to have quality relationships. But also those elements of immaterial wealth, non-material wealth, like your time, your health, having love in your family, great children, having friendships, and also having a positive impact in society, being respected wherever you go. All of that is important.